Hello and welcome back. And happy Christmas. Merry Christmas. And yeah, welcome to the Grande Finale of my Christmas calendar series. 25 videos because I did the honorable mentions today. 25 videos in 24 days in this series. I would give myself a applaud. What do you call it when you clap your hands to show that you like it? But I'm holding my camera, so it will just shake. So I just hit my table. But Grande Finale, album number 1. So this album was released early this year. Was it in March? It was actually the 9th of March, I think. True. Nuclear Blast Records. This is the band's sophomore album, so their second album. Their first album was released in 2017, which was also good. This album has I like it so much that it has become almost an inside joke between me and my friend that I showcase it on this channel way too much. I was like, yeah, maybe I have shown it maybe a couple of times on this channel, maybe even 5 times. So today I counted the times I have shown this album on my channel. And I have shown it at least 9 times in the last year. Or maybe a bit over a year, because the first video was where I mentioned this album was in in early December 2019. So a bit over a year and 9 times, and it could be more. I just did a quick look through my videos to see where it was mentioned. But I got 9 times, which is quite a lot. And I don't know why I'm doing it so long, because I think everyone already knows or have guessed that my number 1 pick for 2019 is Cellar Darlings' The Spell through Nuclear Blast. This is so good album. I would have almost to say that this will be in my top 10 most listened albums of this year. I have listened it way too much. And I will show it. I'll show some thing I show the records, and I have to talk a bit about it. When it was released, the first month, I played way too much, and I was scared that I will get get bored to this album, because it was not every day, but several times a week listener. So I was afraid that now I listen to it way too much, and then I'm going to get bored of it. But I don't know why, but I haven't get bored of this. Now I haven't listened to this almost a month, and in a purpose, I did take a break on this album this early month, and today I listened to it, and it still sounds as good as when it was released. Maybe even better, some songs. Oh, it's crazy. And this is black and white, and it says on the sticker, but I can show it here. So yeah, I don't even wanna think how many times this has been spinning on my turntable. Yeah, but let's get to the album. Okay, this is a concept album a double album, and as you already kind of saw, a concept album about the girl who falls in love with death. So basically, let's get the tracks out. Well, this gave a pretty good a thing to it. The first the pain is the girl is born, and he is he absorbs all the pain in the world to herself, and has an awful life and stuff like that. And then he kind of meets death and falls in love with him. And so that when not fell in love with him, in the love he falls in love with him and that kind of stuff. That's the A side. Then we get to the B side, which starts with the spell and the album name. And the spell is Get Dead is kind of interesting dude. He casts the spell on the girl that the girl can only be with dead when he dies. So the dead casts the eternal life spell on the girl. So she can't die and she can't be with the dead. And yeah, you get the idea. And then the dead that I know that the girl wants to die and kill herself. First to burn, he wants to burn to death. Hang, he wants to hang in the forest. Then he just wants to sleep away. The insomnia, the sleep is a little bit shorter song. Then the insomnia kicks in. He can't sleep because he's so frustrated and annoyed. Then the freeze. Well, you can guess what he's going to do. And then a fall, which kind of a shorter and lighter song. And he kind of falls, but surprisingly, he doesn't die. She. I can't remember. Is it? It is she. Yeah. The B and C sides are full of her trying to kill herself. Then the D side, to drown. He tries to drown himself in the sea, but it doesn't work. And then on the end, Love and Death Part 2 for each song. The girl gives up. The previous ways are I don't want to use the word cool, but in different ways. In the end, he just cuts his throat open in the field and tries to bleed to death, and he kind of passes out and faints. But then how do you say it? And you can hear voices that you can try whatever you want, but you be okay and alive once the sun rises back up. And then the last song is the dead actually responds to the girl, and it starts with the words, "I killed the sun for you." So the sun is dead and it won't rise anymore, so the girl can finally die. It's a kind of sad album, but it has a happy ending, sort of. It's like the J.C.C album that I showcased a couple of episodes earlier. Ends with a happy death. That's about the songs. And it doesn't help that this, the visual thing of this album is so good. The album cover, it is made by the Costin Gironu. He's maybe one of my favorite artists. I have his album. I can actually show it to you. Wait a second. Now this is a bit off topic, but I have the Costin Gironu. There is a place called Home album. this is like the dude who made all the Cellar Darling, the album art, the spell, the artwork and the videos, all of the videos, which are super good by the way. He made them. But the album cover is good. I have it as a wallpaper of my phone. But I have had it all year. Then there's the. Now I need to get the lamp away. Nice. And the Cellar Darling is Anna Murphy, Ivo Henji, and Merlin Shutter. Here are like the tanks and all that kind of stuff. And here's artwork by Costin Journeau. And the back cover I showed. But that's not all of it. The Costin Journeau made a specific. Now I need more light. The specific. Here are the lyrics for each song in this like booklet, and the Costin made a special picture for every song, and has been released like 5 or 6 music videos, and I have the idea that they are going to release the music videos of all of these songs. You can see some of it through the text, but check it out. Awesome work by Costin. Let's get the lamp back up. I really love my new lamp. What else do I have on this album? Oh yeah. And because this is so good, I also have this shirt, Cellar Darling, the spell. It's awesome. And the back cover has it's like this. Good stuff. Oh, and actually, some like most of you have probably already seen. I need to sit down. That I have this picture here of Cellar Darling, Merlin, Anna, and Ivo. Huh? Fuck. The signed picture. I pre-ordered this album from a record store UK, and there was this signed insert with it. It's so cool. I have it on here. Every time I do something with the table, I just can see this picture. It's cool. What do I have? Well, I have already talked like 14 minutes about this album. Do I have anything else to say? Oh yeah, actually, let's get back to the songs. Because it's also important song because the Insomnia is the song that got me hooked in Cellar Darling. I have said it on this channel before, but I think it was actually in Finnish. So I say it again in English. I was just scrolling through YouTube and checking out what there might be for me, and then I saw the Insomnia single video. It had a cool thumbnail, so I thought, hell, let's give it a go. Nuclear Blast has some good music, so let's listen to it. I press play, and then it starts. 1, 2, 3 forever. I will not sleep ever. Never. Sorry. Yeah. 1, 2, 3 forever. I will not sleep never. Ever. No, I'm not. I'm too. Nah. Forget about that. But I like listened to the song. I was like, holy shit, this is good. I listened to it again. Then I was like, yeah, this really is cool. Then I went to Spotify to see like, do they have a full album? They had this is the sound. I pressed play, and like before the album was even finished, I was like looking at where can I buy this on vinyl. I need it, and like the next evening, I have already ordered this from Nuclear Blast Records. And like as soon as the spell was pre-orderable, yeah, it is the word. I bought it the same day, and I haven't regretted a thing. An awesome album. Check it out. And I actually, I didn't even say it. That this album has hurdy-gurdy, which is one of the main reasons that well, not the main reason, one of the reasons that I love Cellar Darling. They have hurdy-gurdy, and like the Insomnia at the start was awesome, but when the hurdy-gurdy solo hit in, I was like fully sold. I was a lifetime fan of Cellar Darling, and I still am. So, Cellar Darlings, the spell. Check it out. An awesome album. But, like, now I have a little wish for maybe next year. We need Cellar Darling live album. They are now on the spell tour. So why don't they just record a live album and release on vinyl? I will be the first to order it. And I will make sure that it gets all the advertisements in the world on my channel. It's got like 9 videos. The live album will get maybe as much if they are going to release it. So Anna, if you see this, we need a live album. But that's enough of the Cellar Darling, the spell. Listen to it as soon as possible. And then let's just scratch this last thing. We got already 1 to 10 euros, so I'm pretty sure there's not going to be anything from here, but let's scratch it. It's a flag. We had like 1 flag. It doesn't matter. But we got 10 euros. It's cool. But yeah. Cellar Darling. Why is this so... Yeah. Now we're talking. Cellar Darling. The spell. Check it out. Now. Now when this video closes, you will open Spotify, type Cellar Darling, the spell, press play, and just enjoy for an hour. It's that simple. Cellar Darling, the spell, play, enjoy. Thanks for watching and see you. Well, I'm not going to say next year because I think I will do something, but now I will try to take a little break from YouTube. On like a week to enjoy holidays and listen some music. But see you relatively soon. Bye.